Alright guys, so this is another game on the Haunted Demo Disc. I'm not sure exactly what the actual name is because when you start it up it said, and when you start it up and also when in the game capture listing it shows it as Ouroboros? I don't know how to say that, but it pops up as a place forbidden, so maybe that's what it means. Maybe that's the translation. I don't know. But yeah, we're gonna get started. I don't know anything about it. Just that it's included. The Library of Ouroboros. I'm finally here. It's almost anticlimactic to stand so easily within its walls after all those years of searching. If the rumors are true, the library contains knowledge beyond anything one might hope to find on Earth. Is that so? Words of power? Occult learnings enough to transcend death. It will be mine, all of it. I just need to know where to look. Locked. Why would I leave? I just arrived. Okay, so this is the door. Okay, got it. Book on philosophy, history, a few stray encyclopedias. A transcript. I've been having these nightmares, Doctor. I'm alone, but I don't feel alone. Not like I should. Rather, there's no one with me. But that's not to say there's nothing around. It's difficult to explain, but it is an uncomfortable feeling. Something drones low in the background all the while. I can hear snatches of whispers, but only just barely. Like something is conversing with me, just out of my range of hearing, just as something is watching, just out of my sight range. Everything is still too wrong, or everything is too still, it's wrong. I don't remember how I got there, and I can't figure out how to leave. Everything is all hallways upon hallways, shelves of books that look like they've never been opened. Almost all of them are still, and yet I get a feeling like I mustn't open any of them, whatever I do. There's a pull toward them, of course, the sense that I will learn more than I could ever hope to on Earth. But there's a danger, a vague, creeping danger. The feeling that something is very, very interested in every move I make. Who or what it might be, I don't know. I don't know if it wants to bring me in or if it wants me to leave. How does it end? Well, as I mentioned, there's no real way to escape. Every place I go leads to more rooms, but eventually after a time I don't really hear them, so much as feel them. Look no further. And then I wake, and every time I feel farther from this world. To be honest, Doctor, I hope it's all in my imagination. I hope I'm afflicted with some kind of mania, because a place like that can't exist, shouldn't exist, and if it does, then I can only hope that no one else would be so unfortunate as to visit it. I guess that's the place we're in. So we're gonna get trapped here, pretty much. We're stuck. We're never gonna leave. Got it. Oh. Bernice enters, followed closely by the librarian. Bernice is breathless, looking both exasperated and slightly excited. The librarian's expression is unreadable, as per usual. Okay, this is Bernice. But my husband will find out about us. He won't stay out forever. Librarian. I wouldn't be so sure, my dear. But shall we retire to the living room if we're to speak of such unpleasantness as your husband? Bertie's face breaks suddenly into a grin. She grabs the librarian's hand, taking him onto the couch beside her. Fine. Then, if you're to stay, I want to hear some of those secrets you keep talking about. You can't play me for the fool forever. Well, I would never claim to do such a thing, my dear. Would you care to hear how I can stop a human heart with a word? Goodness, that sounds dangerous. Well, it most certainly is. I wish to hear it. Then, of course, you shall. He leans close to Bernice, who closes her eyes as if expecting a kiss, but the librarian leans past her, whispering something in her ear. Bernice's eyes open wide. She gives a single jerk, a strangled groan, and goes limp, sliding off the couch. Too curious for her own good. He stands, reaching in one of his pockets to withdraw a single black case containing Bernice's wedding ring. Taking a cursory look around the living room, the librarian eventually focuses on a single point on the opposite side. The librarian crosses the floor, leaves his item, and turns to leave. As he does so, the scene darkens, leaving only a single spotlight to illuminate the stage. It is fixed on the small black case, which the librarian has decided to leave sitting atop the minister's writing desk. Okay. I guess we have to read these. The library of Ouroboros wasn't so much built as it simply came to be. That much we've been able to glean from the early murky tales about a certain endless structure rich in occult knowledge. The first tale was penned by an unnamed Gaelic mystic who compiled a variety of accounts from travelers complaining of strange dreams. Many of these travelers' accounts of the place were the same: endless hallways of strange materials, magic devices that seemed to give off light, or sounds without any visible source. But rarely were there many tangible details. Aside from these characteristics and the font of knowledge ringing the walls of the place. This, of course, changed in approximately 670 when the mystic was visited by a lone woman. She was reportedly wild-eyed, half-mad, and complaining of dreams, much the same as her fellows, but she claimed that these dreams became reality, briefly, and that she at one point even visited that bleak place. She claimed to run into a dark amorphous figure with a score of glowing red eyes. This figure apparently spoke to her, promising her black knowledge should she only pledge herself to it. Though the mystic asked how this woman escaped such a place, the woman gave him no explanation. In fact, she spoke no further, withdrawing from the mystic's hut to begin her traveling anew. She was never seen or heard from again. This testimony is hardly a concrete example of the library's existence, but it certainly makes one wonder. If tales like this could exist from the earliest days of modern man, what other truths could lie buried deep in the past? Should one be willing to tunnel through the cobwebs of years to reach the ancient tales hidden beneath? No, we should probably leave this shit alone. This seems like evil shit. On the Founder. He came to the domain, a blank canvas in the cosmos from places unknown and old as time. They have existed longer than man. It's a clock. Longer than sentient stones of longer than the cosmic force that runs through all things. They have always been. They saw the ruin that coursed through the universe, the constant in and out flux of entropy. And with entropy went items of worth, and was that worth that they sought to salvage? Not things, ideas, thoughts, power intangible. Through the years they reached for their powers were immense. What is wrong with my brain? It is 5 o'clock in the morning. Through eons they snatched up secrets, dark and light, but it wasn't long before it all became too much, even for those ancient. The remaining pages have been torn out of this book. In their place is a single piece of lined paper with an untidy scroll standing upon it in red ink. The key to go further could have been deciphered from the last word in each of these books, but I tore them out. I couldn't let anyone else go any deeper. Sorry, but trust me, it's better this way. As you close the book, you make out a single word scratched, not written, into the inner cover. Your predecessor must have missed it, or else it was made after the note was placed. Telephone. Do we have a telephone? Is it gonna ring? It's probably gonna ring. Doors immobile can only imagine what strange arcane secrets lie behind its varnished surface. Oh, there we go. What about the phone? I can't, my brain's not functioning. What? Okay. It's not letting me do anything. You're gonna wish you never came here. I already know it. What was this? I don't know. It just looked the same as the other books. Horror novels. I love horror novels. You know what? That's not true. I've never actually read a horror. Well, I read Stephen King's It, but I should read more. I really should. Get my brain power back up, you know? What am I supposed to do? I don't understand. Oh, what's this? I heard something drop. Welcome message. From all our staff, welcome. We're glad you're here. As we're sure you're aware, the Library of Ouroboros is located in a picturesque part of Britain, atop a grassy knoll east of Sussex. Many rural townships, obviously bereft of their own libraries, refer their villagers to the library. It is beloved by all. We hope you'll take your time perusing our vast stores of literature, non-fiction, fiction, occult knowledge, cursed knowledge, words to melt the eyes of anyone who reads them, Psalms, It's Psalms, right? The P is silent, Psalms of murder. See, this is why I need to read more. See, I used to be so smart, and otherwise. You'll certainly have time enough, Bernard. You'll certainly have time enough. Wait, how do you know my name? There's a key. How the fuck do you know my name? Creepy library. Nope, not this one. Not that one, because we came in that one, so it's this one. Alright, what monster's gonna chase me? Beside it was mistaken. The library wasn't in England. I found it in the German city of Ulberg, sequestered away behind an ancient church. Such a small, unassuming front, as if by looking so plain it might hide from the rest of the world. Okay. I hear that. It was like someone walking. Or something. Okay, we can't select any of those. I just wanted to check, make sure we don't miss anything. Okay. There's a little box. You're an avid reader, aren't you, Bernard? You can't read these books, but don't fret. They'll pave your road to new knowledge. If you're stuck, think of yourself like a cataloger or a librarian. That has a nice ring to it, doesn't it? The case toward the window seems as good a place as any to start. So am I trapped here to become... I'm the new librarian? Is that what I'm gathering here? I'm cursed to stay here forever now? Because I was too curious for my own good? Probably. Oh, it's locked. I need a code. Got it. And I'm guessing the key is in frigid scene. There was no fog outside earlier. Oh, we have a flashlight. Nice. I didn't realize. Okay, how many shelves are there? There is 1, 2, 3, and 4, and this has 4. So I'm assuming however many books. So 3, 5, no, yeah, 3, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 3, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 5, 6, 4. 5, 6, 4. No. Maybe this is 3. This is 4. This is 6. This is 5. Yeah, okay. Haha, bitch. You can't keep me shoved in here. Here's hoping that's the last of the locks. Doubt it. Oh, it's dark in here. Picked up a screwdriver. I've never felt threatened by a chair before. Oh, red meat's scary. Red meat's scary. Red meat's scary. La, 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 la. Dead plant. Dum, dum, dum. Gonna open up these. I don't see anything in them. I guess we're gonna use a screwdriver here. Yeah. Oh, this is not a nice section. I'm guessing I have to go down in the oh, this is on the other side. That's the main area. This is on the other side of that. I hear whispers. How is this possible? Well, you decided to go to a haunted library, so... you know. Alright, what's this? An old man and a skeleton? Pick up, you'll regret it, you'll regret it, you'll regret it. Something is wrong. Yeah, well, I need to leave now. We could have left before we picked up an evil book, honestly. We could have left before we picked up the first key. We could have left, something is scratching its way into my head. Oh god, we're not gonna make it. Your mind is...
small. Your mind is fragile.
It will never open again.
A tiny fissure here, a little force there. No more burnout. We could make you a shambling husk, make you walk these halls forever. But we see your curiosity, your potential. We have something more in mind for you. We think you'll like it.
You'll regret it. Oh. Oh. Thank you for visiting our library. Oh, that was cool. That was really cool. I'll have to leave the link down below so you guys can check it out for yourself. That was really cool. I liked that. I liked that. I was half expecting, I was waiting for some kind of jump scare, but I'm really glad they didn't do that. I'm really glad. It was a great game. So if you liked this, leave a like down below. Maybe in the comments, let me know what you think about it. And I hope to see you guys the next time that I play anything at all. Bye.